Look at what's going on with this cat condo. Something's moving. What is that? Who is that?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It's 7:39 a.m. Look at Ziggy. She's laying in the cat bed that I put on the desk. That's so cute. Nancy is on the day sofa, and some of the cats are by the window. And it was a very, very quiet night. I looked at the security camera footage this morning, and there were like hours when there was no movement in this room at all. So I think everyone was sleeping. I think the general mood and vibe is that, you know, it's still off from Richard attacking Splash last night. I think they know they did something wrong because, you know, I was yelling for them to break it up. There's Richard right now. He's splooting. And, you know, they've never heard me yell at them like that. So that was a first for them. But, you know, I'm not going to have Richard just attacking Splash. Of course, it could have been a dominance thing where Richard's, you know, trying to be like, well, you know, don't think you're going to be dominant on us. But it really felt like, I don't know, maybe the cats were ganging up on Splash. But that wasn't really the case because Splash was the only one in the dining room, and so was Richard. Richard was the only one in the dining room. It was just very out of character for Richard to do something like that. The way that he did it also, he had absolutely no fear at all. He was just like, okay, I am going to attack Splash. And poor Splash was so afraid. So, not good. Here's Stella. Good morning, Stella. How are you? Here's Boo. Good morning, Boo. It is 9:40 a.m. I got a bit of a late start today. For the most part, the cats have been very quiet this morning, unusually quiet. No one's been climbing the gates. They're becoming noisy right now because I'm standing here with the camera. But prior to this, nobody was doing this morning. The other cats are eating breakfast downstairs right now, including Splash. And I'm just about to open these gates so I could clean out this room. I'm on a bit of a schedule today, so I don't have like a lot of time to entertain these cats or anything. And yeah, I just got to get everything cleaned up. The other cats have fresh water. I already scooped the litter and they've been brushed. So I'm gonna let these guys out and they can stretch their legs, walk around, run around, do what they want. For breakfast today, the cats are having homemade raw food with a little bit of canned food on top and some crunchies. Okay, so I just walked around the house with the plates, and then I brought the plates into the room, put them on the floor, and all the cats are in the room. There's Ringo. So we see 6 eating, and Ringo's just about to come out from under the day sofa. I'm going to shut the door, put the gates in the door, and then we're good. So the gates are back in the door. The gates were in the door all night. All last night the gates were in the door. There were no issues. And then all day yesterday the gates were in the door. So the gates were in the door again all day today. And yesterday I even went out for a while for several hours and I came back. There were no issues. So hopefully there will be no more issues with the gates and the doors. I'm just going to leave the gates and the doors pretty much all the time now. And hopefully it'll help the cats get used to each other a little bit more. It is 11:30 p.m. and I just came into the kitten room and I'm going to give them a snack. I'm going to give them some crunchies and some freeze-dried raw. So they were let out of the room, I don't know, I think around 8:30 tonight. Then they spent about an hour running around the house, and I mean running around the house. Sammy does this thing. Here's Sammy now. So she runs around the house so fast, I just see a blur, like a blur. And at one point she knocked down one of my Japanese lucky cat statues. And it was a really, really cute one. And she knocked it down and it broke, so I had to throw it out. There was no repairing it. It was a small ceramic one, so that was disappointing. But they all had a good time. Someone was taking ornaments off of the Christmas tree. And they also had playtime with one of the new wand toys. And Richard gets really crazy with those wand toys, but so does Nancy, Ziggy, and Sammy. Ziggy loves wand toys. Absolutely loves the wand toys. And little Eva was having fun with Boo's toy, similar to the cat at track, but it's just like round and clear. And she was playing with that for a while. And Richard loves the wand toys. Nancy loves the wand toys. Nancy also likes just walking around and exploring. And Sammy likes running around the house and jumping around. And Ringo loves pom-poms and balls. So he really likes playing with any of the ball toys that he finds. And Goldie is just, she's really more reserved, and she's kind of like Nancy, where she just kind of likes to walk around and explore everything and just, you know, she's just walking around kind of thing. So I'm going to give them some crunchies and I'm going to give them some food. I have been so busy today. I really feel like I didn't film anything, which is fine because Christmas is in a few days and it's a really good time to take a break and step back from filming as much. And so that is what's going on. I still need to get quite a bit of stuff done for Christmas. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Richard was licking Nancy, and he wants Nancy to lick him. Richard, you're getting big. Richard, you're getting so big. Okay, ready? You know, in this room, these cats look all sweet and innocent, but the reality is that they're pretty ruthless. They're fearless and ruthless. Right, Sammy? Especially Sammy. Oh, and another thing I did was I put the large TV in the living room on, and I put some of the nature videos on YouTube on the TV. And it was so funny because there was like 4 cats at once watching the videos. And then like 2 to 3 of them, and then 2 or 3 of them jumped up and were actually like pawing at the TV. It was kind of funny. Hey guys. What you doing, Richard? It's 10:38 a.m. I am getting such a late start today because I was up pretty late yesterday. All the holiday activities such as shopping, wrapping, and delivering presents and stuff has really been pretty time consuming. What I did today was I was able to actually clean out everything under the day sofa. There's only a few toys way in the back, and I was able to sweep it and then vacuum it. I was actually surprised at how clean it is under here, or how clean it was, considering I haven't really been able to clean anything out in weeks. You know, I was so used to cleaning it every day with Ditto because, you know, he had so much drooling and even some bleeding and everything, and 7 healthy cats underneath this day sofa is just way easier than 1 cat dealing with mouth cancer. So right now it's clean. I'm gonna put the blankets down. Actually, I just put 2 of the beds back. And the cats are really liking this bed up here. When I look at the security camera footage overnight, there's usually always at least 1 cat in here, if not 2 cats in here. So I'm gonna leave this here. Actually, I just remembered that I have this larger bed I had taken it out because they kept taking it out. So I put that here. There's one of the small ones, and then there's a small one. So now there's 3 beds under the day sofa, and then there's the 1 bed on the desk. And I also put 2 of these cubbyhole beds back into the shelves because they really were not using the shelves more with the cubbyhole beds removed than they do with them in there. So just to get those cubbyhole beds out of the way, they were just in the hallway, I put them back in there. So maybe they'll use them some more. I have the window open like 4 inches because I do like to air it out while I'm cleaning out the room. I'm still sweeping and I still have to do the litter and the water, but I got the vacuuming done. So I just put these 2 little Christmas blankets on this day sofa in this room. Now these 2 blankets have been on my bed for the past several days, and they've been used a lot by Stella, Boo, Splash, and Simba. So they are full of the scents of the other cats. So that's why I'm putting them here. So these cats will be able to smell my cats in this room. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the towel that was here and then put it on my bed, so it'll be like vice versa, so then my cats will be able to smell these cats. Now obviously these cats smell my cats whenever they leave this room, because I'm sure the majority of my house smells like my cats to these cats. Every time they leave this room, they're on, you know, other territory for my cats. So I just want to more actively swap scents, and I'm gonna do it by switching out blankets. So we'll see how this works. The other thing I'm thinking about is making introductions on a one-on-one basis. For example, like the day that Sammy got out of the carrier, she was the only cat with the other cats. Maybe doing something like that where it's one of these cats, one of the other cats, or one of these cats, 2 of the other cats. So I'm not doing anything like that now because it's almost Christmas. We're a few days out from Christmas. I would really like to take a break and enjoy the holiday because I've been working non-stop this entire month. So I'm just trying to think ahead for like after Christmas, maybe sometime between Christmas and New Year's. So these are all of the toys that were underneath the day sofa. I dug them out and I'm gonna look for a little basket to put them in. I know I have lots of little baskets and stuff in this house. So not only did I scoop the litter today, but I also topped it off with fresh litter. And every time I do that, I don't know why, but the torties love to roll around in it. Every time I put fresh litter in these boxes, the torties love rolling around in fresh litter. And this is not like a kitten attract litter. This is just like a regular litter. There's no attractants in it. Oh my God, guys, look at this. Look at this. This is a pom-pom. Here's the rest of the pom-pom. Here's the rest of the pom-pom. Ew, it's all wet. Here's the rest of the pom-pom. These cats are ruthless and vicious killers. It's just about 11 a.m. The room has been completely cleaned. Fresh water, fresh litter, and I put their food together, and it was pretty effortless to get them in there. All I have to do is walk around the house with the food plates so they know that food's being served. Walk into the room, announce that food is being served, and then put the plates down. And all 7 of them were in the room by that time. So all I had to do is back out and put the gates up. So that has been working out well. And because of this current situation where I'm letting the cats roam around the house and then feeding them in their room, there's no way that I could feed the other cats on the other side of this door at the same time, because if I did not first feed the other cats, they would be howling the entire time. Like if I put them downstairs without feeding them first, there'd be no way to get them down there. The only way I could get the other cats downstairs is by feeding them, and even then Splash doesn't go down there. He's in my room right now. He ate in my room, and the only way to get these cats back in this room like that is by feeding them. So food is a very, very powerful motivator for cats. I just opened the door. Boo flew upstairs so fast, and this is what I do now. I let them look out the back door. I didn't put any birdseed out because it's going to start raining any minute. Hey, Simba! I just put the green towel on the bed, and Boo jumped right on it, and he's been sniffing it. So, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to lay on it or what, but he's been giving it a very, very good sniff. Right, Boo? right? So then this is a black cat blanket that was on the sofa in the living room. It's here because it was super cold last night. I don't know if he's going to choose to lay on that or lay on this. It'll be interesting to see, because he always lays, like, that's his favorite part of the bed. Or sometimes this corner. It's one of these corners. It's okay, Boo. You're okay, okay? You're a good man, Boo, okay? So I'm actually kind of happy that Boo is an authoritarian the way he is, because look at that. He'll keep those kittens in line, right, Boo? Boo says if they try to get out of line, he'll take care of them. We have to remember that Boo's the protector. Boo's always been the protector of Stella, Splash, and Simba. It's 11:55 a.m. and Sammy was crying by the gates. So I just put a bunch of dry food underneath the gates. I tossed it under. And I put some dry food here because Simba was here. Well, Nancy started howling like I've never heard her howl before, ever. Like, I was completely shocked that it was even her. Nancy's right here. She was right here when she was howling. And it wasn't like a regular howl. It was like the howl that a cat does when it's going to start a fight or trying to get out of a fight. Like, it was that kind of howl. Like, I am completely shocked by it. Even the other cats in the room are flipped out by it because I don't know what that was about. What are you doing, Nancy? It's 9:15 p.m. The kittens are on free roam. And I think I'm going to have to put their dinner together and get them back in their room soon, because it sounds like Boo's restless on the other side of the door. But look at what's going on with this cat condo. Something's moving. What is that? Who is that? That looks like a tabby tail. Ziggy's checking it out. Ziggy says, "Who is that? Who is that in there? There's only one way in, and that's that cubby hole." Who is that? That's Nancy. Come on out, Nancy. You want dinner? Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.